Oh.
I think we're live.
Hello. Yes, but we look like we're not in Facebook, so I'm trying to.
Oh.
Let's see if I can figure this out.
I see Mary on YouTube.
Yeah, from YouTube. Hello, Mary. Okay, so it says we need to remove this.
Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Cecilia. Sandy is here. Hi, Sandy. I see Barbara just joined us. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're just going to try to add Facebook because it decided to not go on. Let's see if we can get on Facebook too. Oh, we have wonderful. Hello, I'm Joyce Herbert with Softflex Company, and I am here with our wonderful Danielle Wickes, who's going to share with us her design today in our customer appreciation. Hey, Chris, think I got it now. Are we on Facebook? Think I might have gotten it going.
Yeah, Morphine Design.
I know, we're just trying to we're having so let's just start on looking at we're doing customer appreciation week right now with Softflex Company, and it is a combination of sharing with all of you, our customers out there, but also wonderful presenters like Danielle Wickes here today, who is also our customer. And she has such an amazing project that she is going to do today, which is this beautiful necklace I'm showing here. And we still have a few kits left, correct?
We do, yeah. And both of my colorways have just a little handful of them still in the shop. They've been really popular, but there's still a few left.
And it looks, look at that. I think we are on. Yay! And you can
I see it.
All our I think we'll get the link in there to your kits shortly, or you can find it on the link on our softflexcompany.com. We have a customer appreciation page, and on there you can find all of our presenters and links to their kits, and you'll find Danielle's. I looked at the wrong name. This is our week's wonderful full. We're exactly in the middle today. We get to be right in the middle. 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time with Danielle Wickes. After this, they go jump on and find Sam's Bead Shop at 1 p.m. and see what he has in store. And it just so happens that Danielle's also going to be using that same box from Sam this weekend, correct?
Yep, that's right. That's going
to be fun to see what he does later and what you do on Saturday. I believe we have, let's see if I can do the link. We're going to do that. Do you want to talk about your kit and tell us about what more about? I'm going to just solo you real quick.
Yeah, so this is the kit here, and I'll show you a better look of it on the map. I just holding it up for now. The kits will arrive to you like this. And if you already have your kit in hand, then you're ready to go, but there's still a few in my shop. That's
I hit the wrong one.
Oh, that's okay. You can still see it. So this is Autumn Tide, and I just did a little, some different palettes. I originally made this one. This one was doing really well, and I was getting worried it was going to sell out. So I restocked it and then added a new colorway, which I'm in love with, which is this aventurine called Golden.
So pretty in the aventurine too.
And then when they're put together, they look like this. So here's the first one. or sorry, this is the second one. This is the golden short.
So pretty with the gold.
And then the, oops, sorry, hit my own camera here. The other one is the autumn tide. And this one has copper findings. All of my findings are from Nun Design. The gemstones you see.
Those are beautiful findings. I do like that. That's such a nice.
Really high quality. And the gemstones you see are aventurine in the green. And this one is a picture jasper.
Oh, looks so pretty.
Sand, like an oceany sand. And all of these are on fine soft flex. And so what's in your kit is a spool of the soft flex and a strand of your gemstone, a findings pack, and then 11 seed beads, which is what gives it the flowy magic. So all of these gems are spaced by an 11 in 2 different mix palettes. One of the mix is a golden sand, like a surf and sand.
So pretty.
Pretty. And then the other one is called Metallic Rain. And next to the picture jasper, it just pops. Looks so cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So that's the kit in a nutshell. I'll open one of them up when we go to the mat. But it's a really fun one. You get a whole strand of gemstones in there that you can play with. And after I made both of my necklaces, here's what I had left. So I can make a little bracelet.
Nice.
So it goes a long way. And seed bead wise, I'm looking at having almost entire tubes here of my seed beads left after creating my necklace. So lots of potential to do more projects and create more things. Oh, Lori, I'm so glad you got both. You might like what I'm going to do today. I found that I was only left with one of these as far as like a full strand from my kits left, but I only have the gold findings left because all the copper I ran out. So I might do a different combo today and maybe mix it up and bring in that different color seed beads so we can see another look. Might be kind of fun to
so nice.
Yeah. Then I'll have 3 colors. I can switch one. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I wanted you guys to have extra. I hate running out of stuff, you know. When I'm making something, I'm usually like, hang on, I need more of that. So you'll have plenty of the seed beads and then extra beading wire too. I do think you'll have enough to maybe get a bracelet out of it. So I could switch to my mat if you want and show a little better detail on that.
Meanwhile, while you're doing that, I'm just going to point out everybody's getting their hashtags Tanzanite in because we are going to pick a winner at the end and you will receive a 10-foot spool of Tanzanite wire. Also, Danielle Wickes is going to also send the winner a special little tube of each of the seed beads that she's using today. So nice full tube, not her little partials.
Yeah, no, these are brand new full ones.
Oh, those ones are brand new. I picked up. I forgot that you had them off.
Oh yeah, no, it's my partial ones. Like I still had a lot left. Like here's what I have left here. But these are brand new ones, and they are Miyuki mixes. So I did not design these mixes. These are Miyuki ones. This one's called Metallic Rain, and this one is like a golden sand. I forget the name of it, but it's Mix 09. You can look that up on their Miyuki pages and stuff like that. Yeah, really cool. 11 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to set those up for our winner and make sure I use my other ones today. But yeah, so here's the beautiful kit made. And I'll open up one of these kits just so you can see what they look like inside. There's one of the soft flex spools and then your little findings pack. Lobster claw crimps are included. They're the soft flex crimps. Little jump rings and then the 3 charms. Of course, your strand. In this case, it is the picture jasper. And there's our metallic green. It's really pretty.
It's so hard to choose between the two. I'm glad to see that some people have gotten both.
Yeah, I did get quite a few orders for both. I think folks had trouble deciding like I did. I couldn't settle on just colorway. But sometimes having 2 is just a little more interesting, especially for just like the demo and stuff. So
yeah,
play and create lots of different ideas. So it's really easy to make. I could dive into that if we're ready.
Yes,
it's super easy.
Let's get into it. I want to see how this is made.
And so
Oopsie.
part of the artistry here, I think sometimes the easy things have a little trick to them or have a little special tidbit. So even something easy that we all know how to string on our beading wire and put a crimp on the end. We all have done that a lot of times, but it's kind of neat to like talk about measurement and length for necklaces and things like that. So you have enough here to do a long necklace if you'd like. But if you lay it out on a design board, you can lay this out on the design board and get an idea of the length you might want. And so the seed beads are going to stretch the length of this. So you'll get a very long necklace spaced with seed beads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Increase it actually even very close to doubles the length of your strand here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because
So
you have a whole bunch left over too.
yeah, so I still have all that left from when I created this necklace. So it goes a super long way. And so keep in mind that this, when you space this with seed beads, you're going to have a bracelet length there. And so you would have a really easy time. You can pull a charm out or make some charms with head pins and create a really beautiful little matching design that you can wear. Also great for earrings. But how I made this one was I did work from the spool and I started to string and get a measurement. And then I decided where I wanted my charms to hang. And so what I did on this side was I went with a beaded length of 9 inches. There's a little hair under 9 inches before I start my first charm. And the same on that side. So I end up with about 18 inches plus a tiny little amount if you add the clasp and just the little center portion here. So 18 inches is what I did on both of mine. So if you like that length, it's going to hang just a little bit below the collarbone when you're wearing it. And you can always like create it one side and then just kind of hold it up to yourself and like see where it's laying. And your clasp is going to add a little bit close to an inch. It's like 3/4 of an inch or so. And then if you count the crimps, it's definitely there. And how I did those is it's just a little tiny jump ring. And then I did a decorative jump ring for you to hook your lobster claw to. So really, really easy design.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. I like the little use of a decorative ring instead of just a plain one.
It's easier to feel around for. I started paying attention lately to the jewelry that I wear in my experience, putting it on. And it's just something I've been taking note of, like whenever I go and I put on a pair of jewelry, a pair of earrings, or anything like that. And so I was noticing that if you put a little bit larger jump ring at the end and a little larger lobster claw, because a lot of lobster claws I tend to go for when I'm designing jewelry, I always go for the small one because I want it to look format, like not out of symmetry from the size beads. I like to use smaller beads. But in this case, I went up a size in the lobster claw from what I would have normally used because I've just discovered for my hand that it's so much easier to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that being so true. Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, let's start a new one, but let's just change it up a little. Let's combine the kits. I don't know, that would be kind of cute. Mm-hmm. So instead of the metallic rain here, which is the one that this one comes with, I was just going to switch and use the gold, which is the one that looks really nice in the aventurine. And then this one is copper, but I'm going to go to gold. It'd be kind of cute. All right, so let's get our spool going. And the first thing I did is just dumped out a little pile of my seed beads onto my beading mat. Thanks, Trudy. Yeah, that one, I felt like it really needed that. It was really cute. And so we've got our spool ready, got our strand ready. And I actually just worked from the strand. I didn't want to have to keep, picking up the beads, and I also wanted the leftovers to still be on the strand. So I just kind of trimmed the end and just let it lay there on my bead mat. And then one thing I did before I got started was I got my charms out and I went ahead and got my charms ready to suspend. Each of them is going to need one of the little tiny jump rings. And then we'll save the rest of these for when we finish our closure. All right. So I'm just going to open up one of these little jump rings and get these little charms ready. I like to use a bent nose and a flat nose. like a square nose plier to put jump rings on. It's just kind of my go-to for jump rings. It's a little bit different.
No, it's makes it easier. You know, whatever trick to make it easier to open and shut jump rings is important, and it's great to see different ways to do it because we all have, you know, jump rings are a struggle for most of us. So using that flat nose and the bent nose like that, I can see how it would grip easier and be able to close them.
It aids my visibility whenever I'm working with little tiny jump rings like these. I wanted something dainty that would keep them really close to the work so that they look like they're really just like kind of one of the beads hanging from it. I especially like this one because it's cute on the front and the back. It looks like even the reverse side, I like it. The others are pretty symmetrical. This kind of shell, I used to call these unicorn horns when I was growing up. We lived in Florida when I was really young, and we had, people's driveways would be made out of shell. And so these have a soft spot for me. I just kind of remember gathering them up and calling them that. It was really fun.
I love that little unicorn horns.
I think they have another name, but I just, my brain. And so what I did for when we're going to do our crimp at the end, you'll be able to get your beading wire that comes with your kit back through the stones. But I did start with a stone when I started my stringing, and I'm starting my stringing from one of these sides. I'm just going to start stringing down. So I'll do that really quick as we go. And for the mix, I didn't worry about the color. I just started going with whichever color ended up on my beading wire. Oh, this is going to look really cute. And so just go 1 and 1. Oops. And so you're going to get a little look like that. It's really pretty. So let me just get a good length going. I'm just going to start stringing. And so the fun part about this kind of a design is it's really freestyle. So if you want to add another little gemstone on your way here during this journey, you could add a fire polish bead or something gorgeous from your stash. Another metal bead would be pretty. Those were some of the ideas I was playing with when I was coming up with the kit idea. I use my beading wire as a needle.
That's one of the handy things about the Soft Flex beading wire.
So here it is. What do we think? I like it.
Oh, so, I like it.
Side-by-side comparison with the metallic rain. It looks really nice.
I mean, I love the deepness of the metallic rain, but this just has a nice summer. We're warm again here in California. It's not like and we haven't turned into fall yet.
Yeah, when does that start to, when does the season change for you?
Usually around now, but as the years have been going, we've been having hotter Septembers, and sometimes it's not until late October that it finally gets into that autumn weather that we crave.
Oh yeah,
which is a long time, but it depends on what part of California too. So
yeah, and California has a lot of diverse little microclimates. Like you've got Lake Tahoe, not super far from you guys.
Yeah, so they're feeling it. They're coming into it, soon. But
I was kind of close to your area in July this year. The summer I went down to, I was visiting at Sam's Beach Shop, and
yes. Oh gosh, you were just around the corner from me.
Yep, I think I was right in, I think I drove through Benicia.
Oh, nice.
I think that's close to where you guys are, because I remember just seeing
we're out of Sonoma, which is about another 45 minutes, but Benicia is where Sarah is.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I knew there was city was significant to me. And
Yes,
I remember
that
seeing it on the freeway signs and being like, oh yeah.
look at that.
Oh yeah. So you're in wine country. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
How cool is that?
absolutely.
So I'm almost there with the length here. I was seeing Barbara said that the
Mhm.
lighter color does make it pop. I agree. It has a really cool look. Let me hold it up really quick. It's a
Mhm.
really neat. It really just does look like rocks or sand or I'm gonna really enjoy this one. And also, if you have one of those bracelet design boards, this is a great time to use one of those because you can just lay it on on the board as you're creating it and get that length to where you'd like it. So you know when to start your charms. Because that to me
Mhm.
was actually the tricky part. It seems like it'd be pretty easy, but getting the charms right where I wanted them and spacing them, I'll show you the spacing that I thought looked the best when we get to that spot here pretty quick. But my first design, truth be told, I took it apart. So I created the whole necklace and put it on and didn't like the way I spaced the charms. And I'll show you.
And that is a tricky thing sometimes. It's hard to get them spaced the way we
Yeah.
you have it in your mind one way, and then once you finally put it on, you're like, "Oh, that doesn't really work as well."
Yeah, you start to change your mind, and that's
Mhm.
okay. It's okay to do that. And sometimes maybe not crimping right away and finishing the whole design can be the way to go, and that's what I ended up doing. Restringing can take a minute, but it's not as bad as, having to undo your crimps and I put a little stopper on one end and just hold the spool on the other end, and you can walk around with it, go find a mirror and take a look and see. I do that with earrings and necklaces a lot. All right, so I think I'm getting there to the length that I want. Okay. So yeah, so right about here, what you would do at this spot is just like hold it up. And then I also wanted to point out one other cool thing is even without the charms, this is a really trending choker style right now to have little gems like that.
Oh,
I've seen
that's a
them for sale, like in department stores,
mhm.
and also anklet.
Oh, an anklet would be nice, yes. Get that last few warm days
And just the
of the
quality
year.
of like your design will be so leveled up from what I see in department stores because they don't use the beading wire that they use in a lot of the like store-bought stuff is not like this high quality. It doesn't do all this flowy stuff. Like you can make it just fit so nicely and the drape of it. So it's just yours is going to be so much higher quality than like the store stuff. And so what I was going to say for the length. Okay, so what I did here, let's just give you guys the measure. I'm at 8 inches here. I did go closer to 9 on my other one. I'm going to do this one just a little shorter, just because I don't want to make you guys watch me string forever. But you can whichever
No.
length you like, and I think this one will just be a tad shorter than my 9 inches. But so starting the charms.
Mhm.
So I hung them over a seed bead. So what I did is I started with a seed bead after a gemstone here. And then I started with either the circle or the shorter shell. I did use the unicorn horn as the center, but that's just style. And I'll tell you guys what I did originally. I spaced them out more than than is shown here, and it just kind of didn't hang as I was expecting because it's a long necklace. So, and this is where we can get into some design chat. So, if you're going to wear this short, like a choker length, you could space out your charms, and they will look really cool on. But if you're going to make
Mhm.
it a longer length, like I made mine to hang a little past the collar, then you're going to want to center your charms closer together because when they don't hang right if they're up here. And when you're wearing it, it's going to look a bit like that. I'll put it on when we go back to my other camera, but I'll show you. It's like, so unless you're making it choker length, you're going to want to have your charms kind of centered. But that I say that, and then also just try it, like put it on there, hold it up to yourself and see, like if I was to have it clasped here and it hangs like a, I just found that it looked a little better centered closer together. So
No, that makes sense, especially with the longer length. Gina has a question if your products only sell to wholesale buyers. Gina, does that mean, are you talking about the non-design pieces or purchasing from purchasing from Danielle? Danielle, you are retail, right?
Oh, I'm retail. Yeah, I'm a retail seller. And Softflex, you can buy retail or wholesale, right?
Yes. And the materials that you purchased for your kit are like the non-design charms. That is a wholesaler. So you would need to find a retailer besides it. What you carry do you carry other charms from them?
I do. I have a few. I have a bunch. And you know who has a lot of non-design charms is beadshop.com. They're one of the sellers listed on non-design's website as a reseller that has quite a good selection. I usually have like onesie twosie things from a kit. I don't carry like a full line. I would love to. Maybe someday I get there. But right now I usually just have like a small selection.
Wonderful. That is great. Yes. So Gina, yes, you can. If she does not only sell to wholesale, she sells to retail on her site.
Yep. And all these kits, they're still there. So if you want to snag one, you can grab one. They're currently last time. Well, I checked right before we went live and I still had some. All right, and so what I did, let me show you guys the spacing. I'll show you what I did for this one, and then if you want to change it up, feel free, because there's always so many different ways you can do it. But I just basically did a seed bead alone between each one. So how that looks is from here, I'll put on my gemstone, my next gemstone. And what that'll do is it'll have the charm. The little jump ring is going to sit right on top of your seed bead and kind of cover it up a little bit. Then I'll do another seed bead and another gemstone. Then we'll do another seed bead. And let's put on our unicorn horn. And then another one of these seed beads, or sorry, a gemstone to close that off. Forgive me. So basically your spacing hasn't changed. You just got seed bead, gemstone, but just we're going to put those charms over and space them apart by one.
Oh, lovely. And they just kind of fit right on that seed bead nicely.
It ended up being really perfect. And with the size jump ring, the suspension was just right. So there's, oh, I'm a little early for that one. We want to do a space. One more gemstone. And then one more seed bead. And now our charm. And another gemstone. So let's take a look at it really quick. Make sure we like it. And that's what I thought looked cool. But again, feel free to change it. Try it on. Longer length, focus them a little bit closer together. Choker length, you can spread them out as much as you want and they'll look really cool. All right, and so the trick to getting the other side, I'm just going to speed through stringing those, is just go ahead and start stringing it first without worrying about the count. And then after a little while, we'll pull them together and center the center and join the ends just to make sure you got the length the same. So there's no like numerical counting involved here. You're going to be able to just chill, watch a movie, listen to a podcast or something. And just string.
Nice little.
One thing I would caution about is like often when I'm working, I get interrupted a lot, or like I forget what I'm doing or have to go like empty the dryer or whatever, come back. And I often have been putting like either forgetting the seed bead in between each one or putting two. So every couple of, maybe every inch or so, just take a look at it. Yeah, no, that's looking good.
I love that Jenny's sister is working on turning her into a seed beater with you.
Oh, hi, Jenny.
You are a fabulous seed beater, and I'm glad that she's gonna get the seed beating bug.
Yeah, I think Jenny just did a brick stitch design on my channel.
Oh, nice.
A couple Saturdays ago she was on, and I think that was her first time doing brick stitch, and she braved and did that live.
Good for her.
Yeah, like the first time I did brick stitch, I would not have wanted to be live because I didn't have like my result was not presentable, but hers was good. It was really good.
Good job.
Yeah, no, I was impressed. It was really nice design. Now I'm wanting to try the rain on the green. Do you think that would be wild? I don't know. So we could
That could be kind of have like a more of a fall vibe with the green or a winter vibe with the green.
there's pops of green in this tube.
Oh yes, it could be really cute as a little bracelet.
I need to do that. Oh yeah, that would be so neat. Oops. See, look, I did it. I got distracted by my design thoughts and put two.
That is what that's the I mean the beauty that it's a very simple thing that you're just going CB gemstone, CB gemstone, but it's very easy to accidentally lose a CB or lose a gemstone in the middle of that.
For reals, yeah. I'm loving this pop of the pearl next to the picture jasper. It's looking really cool. All right, so I'm going to start looking at my length now. So let's lay these out and just kind of centering. I'm almost there, just a little bit ways to go here. I don't think I'll need that much, but we'll start with that. Now this would also look really cute with cubes. I almost went with a faceted cube. Like a little one, you know, like a 3mm, 4mm. That would be a really beautiful style too. I don't know how many folks out there sell their jewelry. I'm just curious. I know I have a few customers that do. And so they have reported back to me that this design and designs like this are their best sellers.
Oh,
which
yeah,
like,
I could.
We're seed beaters, you know, so we're like, hang on, the one I spent 4 hours on isn't my bestseller.
So yeah, but seed beating is a labor of love, and there are people that do love it.
It's just kind of interesting though. So I enjoy the seed beating for my own, like that's my process. That's what I like doing. But for some reason, the thing that people pick up that they want from me for my collection when I make something, they'll pick up something like this. It'll be the first thing they pick up. I'll set a tray out in front of them and they'll dive right to it. And I've always just wondered, why is that? Why not the master stitched herringbone piece is like, nope. Oh, I just want that beautiful gemstone strong one, please.
Well, gemstones are
have some. Yeah.
They talk to us. They call to us.
Yes, they do. They speak to us. So it's almost getting there. And then I'll show how I did the kind of like experiment before finishing, because at this point, if you wanted to add or remove length, it's really easy. So let's say you got all the way to finishing it, like this one is almost finished, and you're like, you know what, it's not long enough. You can simply add length on both sides. You'll have to cut it free from the spool on the starting side and just add a little bit. Okay, so let's see where we're at. All right. So what I'm doing on this end is I'm just going to pinch the two gemstones together. This is my length test. Oh, I see. Yeah. So I saw a comment there. Terry says she sells hers and gives away a lot. Yeah, I give away a lot now. I used to do more selling, which I kind of miss. So it looks like my length, I'm a little short on one side. And that side appears to be my feeding side, so I can still add a little bit there. I think I'm about too short.
Valerie.
Oh, thank you.
Giving you much love there. We do love Danielle. She is amazing. And so I'm so glad that you're part of our Customer Appreciation Week. What are the size of the gemstones?
These are, they're 4 millimeters if you measure them across their diameter. So they're 4 by like a little over 2. They're 4 by like 2.2. And they are natural, so there's some variation happening. All right, I think I got it. I think I got the length about where I want it. Let's see. Again, you want to just hold both of those together and then just kind of suspend it. In your unicorn, if you're doing the same pattern as me, or you used your unicorn as the center, should be your center there. All right. So I was working on my spool and I let my spool get a little long on the side. So see, I've got a lot of wasted length there. So what I'm going to do is just kind of suspend it this way and give myself about yay much to start doing my crimp. And from here, I'm going to get, we'll start with the lobster claw side in my crimp. So go ahead and just feed on your crimp tube and feed on your lobster claw and bring around the other end of your wire through the crimp tube. And just pinch it a little bit like that. And then what I like to do is I'll take and hold this and then pull this side to bring the loop to shape. So I'm not creating longer tail. I'm saving as much of my beading wire as I can. And then right before you do anything else, if you want to bring a few of the stones up and just feed them through, you can do that as well. I'm probably just going to feed my first stone. And let's just do a quick crimp. Starting side's always easier because we've got that ability to slide things if we need to. But I put my crimp right next to that gemstone. Oh, thanks, Terry. Yeah, I love it too. This is one of my favorite things that I've made in a bit. And it's the one I wear a lot. And so another cool thing about that is you can trim your beading wire right up against your gemstone. And so your tail is just going to hide in your gemstone there. I'm just going to slide this all down to meet it. And then for the first time since we started, I'm going to free the rest from my spool. I've got a ton of beading wire left. So let's just go maybe like, I like to have some maneuverability. Oops.
Cherry Bass, I do the same thing. Even when I'm here, right here with Danielle, I'm like nodding like she can see me.
I do that too, actually. I think we all do. I think we just we're so used to the internet now. Like it's just one of those things where, and I often feel like people are in the room with me. And so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to put on, well, for this first one, I'm just going to go ahead and close it really well. So I'm just closing that jump ring. This is the smaller one that I had left from my findings bag. And I might straighten it out just a little bit. There we go. So just close it as best you can. And then let's take this other one, the textured one, and we'll string on. And again, just close it really nicely. And here's starting my crimp bead. And then the short jump ring, the small jump ring. And I'm just going to feed that back through the crimp and the first gemstone. And just pull a loop. And from here, before you crimp, just make sure you've got lots of flow and not too much gap. If you've got gap, you can push down on the crimp like this, and then you can pull the tail to make that loop a little smaller. But once you've got that going, a little air is better than making it too tight. And then just crimping it right above my gemstone. And then from here, I'll just kind of press down with my flush cutters and pull up on my beading wire to do the trim. And there's my design. Super, super easy, but really pretty.
You're going to love it, Stephanie.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie.
One of your kids.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I know you'll love it. I hope you'll like it. That's really fun. And so from that necklace, let's see, where's the leftovers from that one? I'll get you guys a measure on that. I have a lot of gems left from this one. So we're looking at more than a bracelet here. Could probably do an anklet with that amount. So once you space it with those seed beads, it adds a lot of length. And so this one, I ended up making it, let's see, from here. It's 16 and a quarter, 16 and a half roughly in total length. So 16 and a half versus my 18-inch one. So this is going to hang a little bit higher, but still be past the collarbone a little bit. Oh, thanks, Terry. That's a nice thing to say. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay. And so let's see. So we're at the, I could show some more ideas, or we could play around with more colors, or let me know if you want me to just do a quick try on and show you the different lengths and what you might think of the colors together. Here's a little layout, seeing how they look. I don't know. Do we want to see the metallic rain on green? We could see that. That would be cute.
I would love to see how that would look.
I have some of those left, so let's open those up. And I'll go ahead and I'll probably use all of those. So take those off. This has ended up being a really pretty combo.
Yes, Terry, I bet you could adjust the length and make it into a wrap bracelet. What a great idea, because there is plenty of material there.
Oh, yeah, actually, I think you could. You could, because right, so my longer one of the two that I've done in this one, for example, let's find out. I'm just going to go around a few times here. Oops, sorry about that. I hit my camera. Oh, that's actually really cute. Look at that. The charms kind of hang in the front of your wrist a little bit. And it's not going to quite make it around a third time for me, but it's not far. See, check this out. It's almost there.
Oh, it's so close.
So close. And with the leftovers here, no problem. It would totally make it. So yeah, you could have a triple strand wrap bracelet with that. I actually really like that. I kind of want to do that now.
I know. I'm inspired. Leslie Pope made a 3-strand bracelet with her.
Oh, you did, Leslie? Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. Oh, yeah. Look at this, guys. This is working. That's pretty.
No, it looks like everybody's liking that. Oh, look at those colors together.
I feel like, honestly, with seed beads, you can combine almost anything, and it looks amazing. I don't know why, but especially a mix. If you're using a mix of like a little 11-0 or even 15s, and you as a little spacer between a gemstone, I think that's the thing like I do the most. It's my go-to for everything.
That combination really makes it, for some reason, keeps making me think of Joshua Tree, my visit to Joshua Tree. I think because they have a lot of darks and lights together, and then with your other one too, like I would want to like layer 2 of them together. even though they're seashells.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Where Joshua Tree in California?
Yes, down in Southern California.
So I'm from
I've
Apple Valley.
oh,
I lived there from when I was about 11 until high school ended. That's
oh
where
wow.
yeah, it's
Nice.
literally like the middle of nowhere at the time
Yeah.
that I lived there was. I think it's more developed now than it used to be. But when I was there, it was the middle of the desert, no joke. Like literally out there. It was wild. But that's the only place there's only like 2 places in the world that have Joshua trees like that, and then the little yucca trees.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's also the tumbleweeds.
Well, yeah.
We had a local community college there that we called Tumbleweed Tech.
Oh, that's great.
My mom went there. It's so funny. So there it is.
My
I don't have quite enough for a
oh,
bracelet.
that's
Um,
so
I could
cute.
combine it. I could combine with this one though. So yeah, but now we can at least see it. So
Mm-hmm. You can just do the rest seed beads too. I mean, that would be a pretty little.
that would be very neat. Or you could increase the number of seed beads that space them from like 2 to 1 to 3, maybe. Let's
Oh
get a little
yeah.
bit. But that would look cute too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so many cool things you could do. Yeah. Oh, Kelly says the museum. Yeah, that's right. That I've been to that museum. I don't know if it's still there. But it had like the horse from the movie was there, like the real horse. I guess they had done some time,
Yes.
and it was like
Yes.
really, really him. It kind of freaked me out.
I went and saw that when I was a kid too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I remember as a sensitive young child, I was like, it's the real horse. And I was kind of freaked out.
Yeah. It was intimidating, but then yet oddly like, wow.
There's some wow there too. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a cool place. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. That's cute. That could be a
Very
neat
cute.
asymmetry, something
Mhm.
happening there. So yeah, lots of cool ideas. I wonder if I have any more class. I didn't bring extra clasps up. I'm always sure I'm turning into Nile when it comes to clasps.
It's like, oh yeah.
And he's like,
Forgot that
yeah,
part.
he's like prepared now with clasps. So it's like we traded.
Oh, that's funny.
But I could pull one out of this kit. I just don't want to break that little nice kit. But yeah. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I could try some of these on. You guys want me to try these on and see how they
Yes,
fit?
let's see I would love to see the different lengths.
Let me switch my camera back really quick.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing all the hashtag Tanzanites going in. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We're going to announce a winner. You will get a 10-foot spool of medium 019 Tanzanite, and then
Wow.
and then also Danielle Wickes has 2 little vials of sea beads, the 2 that she is using today.
Yep, you'll get both of those.
Oh,
cool.
They all want to see your earrings too. Those are fabulous earrings.
Yeah, actually, I have 2 versions of this. So I have a cactus version and kind of an oceany.
Oh, beautiful, with brick stitch on there. Nice. And those melon beads. Oh,
I love melon beads. These are brick stitch, very super easy. And they are currently on. I have a video. I have a video on my website that you can find. There's a pattern you can download too.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love your instructions that you
thank you
for your projects. They're fabulous, easy. Makes it nice to have a a written instruction to go with those videos.
Yeah, that's something I love doing, is just making like a little extra something that folks can use to just kind of get the count. And the best way to find like all that stuff is on my website. If there's a link that says tutorials, and under patterns and tutorials, you can search. And there's a whole like list of things, and it's busy now. There's a lot, but if you scroll, you'll find little treasures and gems. And if there's a video, I'll put a link to it from the tutorial page. It'll take you to my YouTube channel, and you can find it that way. So let's see. This is the one we made together. And so this is the 16 and a half length. I
Oh,
feel like that one is good too. It's a
yeah,
little
that's
shorter than my other one, but like if you made this really short though, can you see like you could have those charms would
oh
spread.
yeah,
You'd want to
cute
move those
little
charms away from each other,
sugar.
but having it be about that length you get.
Very nice.
And I'll leave that one on and put this one on. So this one is 18 inches. So again, just 9 on each side. And before starting those charms. And it ended up being a good length as well. So you can really freestyle it and just kind of go with whatever you think is cool. But I think that one looks good too. I have trouble centering
Oh
when I
yeah.
camera because I go the wrong direction. Like, I don't know where
Yes, exactly. We do that
oh,
every time. And they look
that's
so pretty together, those colors.
oh, thank you. See, I ended up doing gold on both of these, so it kind of brought them together. And so that one is kind of cool stacked. I think I like
Yeah.
that. Oh yeah.
Both
Yeah, right.
links are really
Supermarket
good
now.
for stacking with other things that you
Yeah.
have.
So super fun. Like I love to layer necklaces. That's something I've just recently started doing. I used to only wear one necklace, at a time. And now I'm getting brave with my jewelry and I'll put on a
Yeah.
couple and I'll stack up my arms, and just be like, yeah,
Yeah. I love
wear
a
it
good
now.
stack. I love
Yeah,
a good stack.
me too. Stackers are so fun. They are
Mhm.
really cool. And so the bracelet, I'll hold that up to you. It looks really, really cool. It's not quite finished yet. I
Mm-mm.
have so much leftover materials. I should be able to really get that going. Valerie likes the stacked as well. I think I do. It makes the perfect layer
Mhm.
piece. So if you got both kits, you could easily do that and have them like on top of each other. I'm just seeing my necklace. My bracelet length. I would need to add a little bit, but it's really close to being there. Pretty fun. I have a lot of beading wire left on there.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
great.
it goes really far. It's such a cute little bitty spool, but then it goes a really long way. Awesome. Well, if I'm just gonna see if I missed any questions about the
Mhm.
design or another thing I was just thinking about is with the leftover seed beads. Of course, you can do a little pretty stitch design and like
Mhm.
so that, and then you'd have the whatever little gems you have left could become a charm. One thing I thought
Mhm.
about doing was a brick stitch. So maybe just brick stitch a diamond without even doing a pattern. Just start with like a laddered row, and build up a little diamond shape and suspend whatever little onesie twosie gems I have left from the bottom, like a little kite tail.
Oh,
Right at the
very
top.
pretty, very sweet, and
So
easy to do with the mix that you have there.
yeah, I love a good mix because you can just
Mhm.
go to town, right? Create with that. Super, super fun.
All right. While you are looking at the comments, we are going to talk about Customer Appreciation Week. So we're right in the middle right now with Danielle Wickes today, but stay tuned. We have one more on Wednesday with Sam's Bead Shop at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to be back at 9 a.m. Pacific time and 12 p.m. Eastern time with Rebecca Cohn with the Design and Adorn. We have Kelly at beatshop.com at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then Sarah, me, and Rosa are going to be doing Soft Flex live bead sale. We have so many fun things in that live sale that we are got for our Customer Appreciation Week live bead show. That starts at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then Friday ends it all with me, Joyce Schrober, Spill the Beads. I'm going to be using our Customer Appreciation Week design kit, So Charming, which I think is great that Danielle has charms on hers. It's like so charming, like ours. Um, and I'll be at 9 a.m. on Friday, and then Melee at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and then the after party with anyone who is available and that have been presenting. We had Kay and Abby and Cassandra, and then of course Sarah and Kristen, and there'll be a nice little after party Friday at 1 p.m. In the meantime, besides checking out all of our great guests, make sure you hop on over, use CAW treat at softflexcompany.com to get a free treat bag, a $50 value of the package, a beautiful bag designed by Kristen Fagan with some beads inside, totaling $50 in retail value, free with a purchase of $129 or more. Make sure that $129 is before taxes, and because that is important for the system to accept the code CAW treat and give you this fabulous. I have one sitting here that is so I'll show after you answer any questions that you have that you found.
Beautiful. I need to grab that bag. It's so cute.
It is such a cute bag. It is so worth it. I love mine from previous the previous year we had a bag. I use it all the time. I cannot wait to get my own here because it's so great and it's so pretty.
It's really pretty. I have my last year one too. I treasure it. It's really gorgeous. And I have some of Kristen's art too. So
I do too. It's so hard not to get Kristen's art. She is so fabulous and talented, and it just and her joy and love of life just shows in her art.
It does. It so does. It's really beautiful. And see, the only question I saw, the chat already answered it.
Oh, wonderful. We have a great community, don't we?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I can't remember if I oh yeah, we already mentioned, but you have Sam coming on here at 1:00 Pacific. And so his kit that he's going to be presenting, if you're looking for extra inspiration, Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be working with that kit on my channel, and you can get a sneak preview of the design in the thumbnail.
And I think I have the link right here. I'll pop this in.
Yeah. Thank you.
A link for Saturday if you want to join her. And Saturday, there's the link.
No, thanks so much for sharing it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
we call it Seed Bead Saturday. There might be a little seed bead or two that sneaks into the design.
Well, if there wasn't a seed bead in the design, I'd be like, "Are you feeling okay today?"
Like, check my pulse, make sure I'm like still there.
Yeah. Yes. So yes, go over, get this. Look at how beautiful this bag is. It's just. I'm doing the same thing. I'm all like, which way do I move?
Yeah, it's impossible to tell because it's like you're in a time warp against me.
And it's like such a smooth, fabulously well made zipper pouch with the best art. All right, let's see. Are we ready to pick a winner?
Yeah, giveaway time.
Let's pick a winner. Let's move on over to, here we go. Get your hashtag Tanzanite to win a 10-foot spool of Tanzanite along with a tube of the, what was it?
The 11 Miyuki seed bead mixes.
Yes, awesome. From Danielle Wickes. Ready, set, go. Who's gonna be our winner? Who's gonna be our winner? Look at all the people. Mary Dreyer, you are the winner. If you are here, please comment that you are here so we know, because you must be here to win. If not, we're going to give you a little bit of time because I know sometimes there's like a little bit of a delay, a little lag, to make sure that you're here. Pick up that. If you haven't already on Softflex, great thing. We have some new products coming up, getting up on our website. We have a goodie bag, a fall treat goodie bag. We have some turbines, some Lucerna bicone, check bicones, some really fun pieces. along with our new TGBE Black Brilliance. And I think, yes, she's here.
Yay! Woohoo!
So please email us at info@softflexcompany.com to get your shipping information, and I will pass that on to Danielle afterwards. And
I've been known to put extra little things in there.
So yeah, well,
they might be lonely. They might need friends to travel with them.
Well, yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Danielle. You are wonderful. As always, you're a fabulous designer, fabulous.
Thank you.
Just love having you, and you're a wonderful customer, and we appreciate having you as one of SoftFlex customers all these years and sharing with your talents with all the rest of ours. If you want to go catch the last of her kits, grab them. If you want to make one just like she did, you can always find these videos on our YouTube in a playlist, along with find it on Facebook, and share if you make it. We want to see it. Danielle's part of our VIB group on Facebook too, so she'll see that you made her kit, and that would be wonderful to see. We love seeing your creations, so make sure you post those on our Facebook VIB. Until next time, I'll see you later. Thank you for beating with us.
Thank you.
Bye.